Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's continue with our Python interview series preparation. So today we have a very interesting question, and this question is not an easy question. It is a quite intermediate level question. So the question basically says write a Python program or code to perform the right rotation on array list elements by two positions. Okay, let's understand this first. What exactly it is saying. So if we have an input array which is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, then the output should be the output should be we have to rotate the element from the right up to two positions. That is, this 5 will go to the first position, and this then again the 4 will go to the first position. On the first step, when the 5 will go to the first position, the array will be 5 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. This is what the array will be. But if it is only one position shifting, what if the question asks it is to two position shifts, then in that case the 4 will go to the first element, that is 4 comma 5 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. That's it. This will be our output. Perfect. Now let's write the code. Okay, so first we'll be taking size. I'm not using any kind of function this time. We will keep the program quite short and quite easy to understand. So size equal to int input, and inside this we need to write enter the number of elements we want in array. It's basically saying the size of the array, how many elements we want to put. Okay, now let's create a dummy array or an empty array, and now we'll be adding the elements. So for I in range of, it should be 0 comma size element is equal to int input. We'll be now passing all the small single array elements inside the dummy array. Please give value for index, and inside this we need to pass, I will be passing plus str of I plus. Okay, so this will be this, and then arr dot append whatever the elements we will be first fetching. We will be appending all the elements inside the elem. Okay, now let's run another loop, that is for I in, it should be range 0 comma 2. We'll be now storing the last element of the array, that is list, in the temporary variable. Okay, so let's give a variable name as temp is equal to arr of size minus 1. Now for j in range, we'll be running another loop, that is size minus 1 comma minus 1 comma minus 1. And what this will do is basically it will give arr of j, and this should be equal to arr of j minus 1. Okay, now we need to make the last element of the array the first element. How we can do that? We can simply do in the for loop, that is arr of 0, that is the first element, is equal to temp. Okay, now let's print it. Print array after performing right rotation then print ARR. Okay, let's run it to see. It is saying enter the number of elements we want to array. Let's say we only want 5 elements. It is saying what will be the first index. It will be 1. Okay, let's take 10. Then it should be 20 next element. It should be 30 next element. Next element is 40. And the last element is 50. Now after rotation, it should be 40, 50, 10, 20, and 30. So as we have discussed earlier, you can see it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And after rotation, it is saying 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Similarly, here it will be 40, 50, 10, 20, and 30 if we have made 2 rotations. Perfect. This is how you can actually solve this question. It's a bit tricky one, I will say, and this question is generally asked when you're going for the Python developer position. These questions might not be asked for the analytics domain, but it's good to have a practice for these questions because then you can open to any positions like Python developer or data analyst, data scientist role also. So make sure to practice these kind of questions and share this channel with someone who is actually preparing for data analyst interview, guys. Till then, keep loving, keep coding. Thank you, guys.